You compete in fitness competitions.
I do.
Talk me through your regular fitness routine and then talk me through when you're getting ready for a competition, because I lift weights, but I've never competed, but I know these guys turn into different beasts when it's competition time. So talk me through your regular routine
Yeah.
and your routine leading up to a competition.
Man, I wish my family were here so they could tell you. That first competition was a beast because I was coming from being, and my trainer calls it, you were in general population. You were in Gen Pop. It took you got to work to get out of general population to be in a different type of group. So that first competition, my eating, my diet was so very strict because you're talking about losing weight and then carving your body. Okay. So that part was very difficult because it was a complete lifestyle change from being just someone who worked out. Now, mind you, I had done great work with my other trainer. I love her. She's my Sora Lauren. She's fantastic. I was when I did Sister Circle, she got me ready for Sister Circle. I was cut. But it's a different type of cut when you're training for a competition. So when I switched over, because she doesn't do that type of training, I switched over to another trainer to start training for a show. The eating, I had to give away one of my favorite things to do, which is to drink wine. I love wine, but wine is sugar. And once I decided to let that go, that was 12 pounds immediately. Wow. Gone. Wow. It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do physically, that first show. But most gratifying thing when you get on that stage and you see your body literally transform, you're like, who is this? Because what people don't know, and what you know, because you lift weights and you've seen other guys do it, that peak week, what you look like on Sunday and then what you look like on Saturday of that same week is a different person.
Totally different.
Completely different person, because you're literally thinning your body out. You're dehydrating your body. You got a tan, Now you're building all these muscles up, but you have to literally squeeze every piece of water out of your body so that you can see the muscles. So you get on stage, you're like, oh my God, look at Rashan. How is she so cut? Come Sunday though, I'm gonna be cut, but I'm not gonna be cut like I was Saturday. And then come next Friday, you start celebrating, you start drinking again, you start eating again. You're not looking like that. I was 117 my last show. I'm 129 right now. This my thick. It's my thick, but it was. I'm in training now, but I'm building, so I get to kind of eat what I want because I'm trying to. In the bikini category, the separation of your glutes and your hamstrings are weighted more than anything. I've always had abs. I've always had a good back because I'm a swimmer. I wasn't a blessed black girl when it came to my glutes. That ain't my strength. So I have to eat. I have to eat a lot to build that muscle throughout this. So my next show is in May. So right now, I'm not eating that much. I'm not eating a whole lot right now because I'm going to be in production next week. So, for my character, I want to be a certain size for my character. But when we're finished shooting, which is February the 8th, I'll get back on creatine and I'll start building a little bit more. And I'll start, my husband liked when I'm in my little creatine state because I got a little bit more back there. But it's like we have to figure out a formula where that peak week where I don't lose too much. Last time I had gotten thicker, but I lost so much in that week that I got back thin and the booty part just went away. I was like, damn. So, but I love it though. I love it because I don't ever have to get ready and stay ready.
Let's nerd out right here a little bit.
Okay.
Are you doing high reps? Are you doing 20, 15, 12, 10s? Are you heavy weight on Mondays and Wednesdays? Like, tell me really what you're doing. Are you doing cardio? Are you running 4 or 5 miles?
So right now we are in a heavy cycle. So we're in a heavy cycle. So I'll tell you this. Yesterday I did reverse leg presses, 405 pounds. Right. But we started with whatever the 2 plates. I don't know. I just lifted. We started with a set of 20 to get my legs right. Then he kept adding on 4 sets of 10. And then we ended with 20 reps with a lighter weight. So we're in a heavy, heavy, heavy cycle. I did sumo reps, sumo deadlifts with a 110-pound dumbbell, like on 2 boxes, 4 sets of 10 of that. So we're heavy. We're in a heavy cycle right now. So we're building. But we just came off of a light cycle. So it was higher reps, lower weight. Now it's more, it's heavier weight. No, I'm sorry. It was higher reps. Yeah, higher reps, lower weight. And now we got lower reps, heavier weight. So we'll probably be on this heavy cycle for, I think, 4 to 5 weeks, that he'll cycle back out. So when I get back from my production, that's when I'll start the creatine and the chicken and the black rice and the kidney beans, and like he's trying to pack on some weight. So
what's your favorite day? I love going in there and hitting chest, and then arms I like to, and then back day I'm like, I kind of dread it. We all have our favorite body parts to train. What's your favorite to train?
Bis and tris. Bis and tris for sure. I love my arms, and I like to keep my arms like really, really as cut as possible. I hate legs. That's what we have to work on the most. Legs are 3 days a week. That's when I'm with my trainer personally, and then he puts everything else in the app that I can do either upstairs. I got like a little, I got my Peloton. I've got like some free weights, and I've got this little a hip thruster thing that I bought off Instagram called Booty Sprout. I did. And I do, it depends on where we are in the cycle as far as cardio. Because I'm a fast loser, he has to monitor my cardio, because I will lose too much too fast. So right now, because I'm going into production next week and I want to look a certain way, my cardio is up. But when I get back, he's definitely probably going to cut cardio, because he just wants me to build. Yeah. I love it. It's a science. It's a science behind the body. I love it.
It is. I try a diet called the slow carb diet. I got it from Tim Ferriss.
Ooh.
And it's where, so I'll do bacon and 2 egg whites with an egg for flavor for breakfast. I'll do a salad with some chicken. I'll try to do another salad because I need those two lunches to stay okay.
Yeah.
And then at night you try to do vegetables and either beef or chicken.
Nice.
What do you eat on a regular when you're working out but not in the cut stage? So what is just a staying in peak in good shape for you? What does that meal look like for you? Those meals look like for you?
Yeah, it's ground turkey, a vegetable, maybe a Brussels sprout, and the sweet potato. Like I would do that. Like today I had cod and broccoli and cabbage. I haven't done a whole lot of carbs this week because I'm trying to be, again, just as possible for next week. But yeah, I may even do a salmon. Is such a fatty fish, so I try to like not do too much salmon, but like, I'll do a salmon. He never puts that on my diet because he feel for my body it may be too fat. He doesn't even put broccoli on my diet because it makes some women gassy in their pelvic area. So I do that, but I always do a nice light fish, a lean turkey, and a vegetable. That it's fine for me. I like it. For breakfast, I'll do egg whites with a little avocado and some spinach, and also like the little pico de gallo that I like to put on there. Just it gives it's just so delicious. Or I may do plain oatmeal with blueberries. That's good to me. I don't add any extra sweetener to my oatmeal. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat sugar or consume sugar. And when I do drink, but it's only tequila straight because there's no carbs in tequila.
That's my problem. My woman will wake up some days and say, "What happened to all the yogurt in the refrigerator. I'll go crazy on yogurt some days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
seriously crazy.
that
Like,
when I cut out dairy, everything, and I wasn't even a big consumer of cheese and all of that. And I don't drink milk. I choose I do almond or oat milk. But even that, I feel like it's giving me my youth back. Just completely consumed, not like just like deleting it or eliminating it from my diet. And I just feel better. I look better. My skin is better. Like everything is better. Yeah.